Hello, welcome to today's video. So, unfortunately, our review was deleted in our editing thing. So, we're not going to be, and all the boxes are gone, but we're not going to be able to film a full unboxing / review. So, we're just going to do like a little overview of the set, kind of go over the things I like, things I don't like. We did this with the He-Man one too, He-Man Revelations, because that happened the same thing. I don't know which one's going up first. But this is the Iron Man Ursa Major Wave, which was shipped out a while back if you ordered it off online, but I picked these all up at Walmart's and Target, so I just got it recently. So this is Ursa Major Build-A-Figure Wave. There's 7 figures, 6 figures needed to complete the Build-A-Figure. A total of 3 Iron Man figures, 2 women's figures, and then 2 villains. So the figures include, the Iron Mans are Modular Iron Man, Stealth Iron Man, and Hologram Iron Man. And then there's Dark Star and Ironheart Riri Williams, and then Vault's Guardsman, Ultron, and the Build-A-Figure is Ursa Major. So we'll just be going over the figures. First, we'll just do Vault's Guardsman because I didn't really like this figure. I mean, I don't dislike it. It's just kind of boring. It's molded in this nice metallic green. This is new sculpt, but this is mostly reuse. This is new sculpt because you can see the lines there. The head is also a new sculpt, and it is, of course, underwear on someone's head. So, he came with some alternate hands. I did not bring those down to the review station because they are already in my bin. But he did come with this nice gun. I didn't even know if this guy's going on my main shelf because I don't even know if I have room. And he's not a big character that I really like. So, I'll kind of go over articulation, but most of them are kind of the same. Head up, there's basic head articulation for Marvel Legends, basic arm articulation, so you get the double jointed elbows. You get the the ab crunch, waist swivel, and the basic leg articulation. So Vault's Guardsman wasn't really one I was very excited about, and if you're not excited for a figure, then you're not gonna like the figure. So Vault's Guardsman. Then next I'd have to say is Dark Star. You know, a new character is a new character, but when it's the basic female body, it's kind of boring. So this is the basic female body they've been using, so it's not double jointed. So there's not much to say about this figure than the new head sculpt. She had come up with a bunch of hands, but yeah, basic female articulation. You know, what you get, there's elbow swivel instead of bicep swivel. Yeah, just the basic leg articulation. They do have double jointed knees. Hopefully they move this over to pinless soon. No boot swivel, but the normal feet articulation. There's really much to say about Dark Star because she's boring. Next, we'll do the Iron Mans. First, we'll start off with Hologram Iron Man. This is a complete reuse of one of the movie bodies. He came with 2 punching hands and 2 repulsors. But this is a complete reuse. They got to get some reuse in the set because there's a lot of new sculpts. So this is just, if you have the Iron Man, I don't know, I think this is probably Mark 41. If you have that, you know what you're getting. But this is a nice hologram, clear plastic. You can see my hand kind of behind it. And there's lines to kind of add design, which looks pretty good. Now, one of the things I was wondering, and since we've already filmed a review, I know, but the AI Tony Stark head on a hologram Iron Man doesn't look the worst, but also doesn't look the best. You could do it. You could for sure do it. So this was hologram Iron Man. He has basic head articulation, diaphragm joint, no waist swivel. The arm goes up. The shoulder kind of stops the articulation here, but you can push through. And not that much leg articulation, boot swivel hidden perfectly here. Double jointed knees, they feel good, the detents, and basic leg articulation. Then next I'd have to say Stealth Iron Man. He came with this new, I've compared it, and it is a new Tony Stark head. But this is also a complete reuse of the 85th anniversary Iron Man. So it's complete reuse in a different shade of blue. With some nice red, which actually adds a lot. And these new red repulsors. So this is, if you have that Iron Man, you know what you're getting. Do I really have to go over articulation? Probably. Waist swivel, ab crunch, basic arm articulation, double jointed. These aren't pinless. The basic leg articulation with a perfectly hidden boot swivel, which mine is pretty stuck. Now, one thing, I have seen people getting like white powdery dust. When I originally got this figure, mine was broken and it had the powdery dust on it, but this one that I got did not. So if that happens, just clean off. Next, we'll do Modular Iron Man, and this is one of my favorites in the set, surprisingly. This is complete new sculpt, new shooting hands have hinges on it, so that is good. So I just like the sculpt on this one. Nice gold and red paint. It just looks really clean. It came with some hitting hands and repulsors. This was the figure that did not come with a Build-A-Figure piece, so 2 per box, I'm pretty sure. But just nice sculpt all around with some pointing out gold pieces, some nice. There is hidden boot articulation. I think it's actually. Never mind. This one is pinless though. So this was Modular Iron Man. It's the same articulation as Stealth Iron Man. Next I had Riri Williams, and this is an awesome figure. One I was really excited for, and it is completely new sculpt. The Riri head sculpt, which sadly you don't have with us, is awesome. And this one's not just a gold and red. There's gray and light blue to kind of break it up. And one cool thing about this figure is she had the new kind of smoke pieces, which don't really go on the hands, but that's what they are like, and I think it looks awesome. This is one I was really looking forward to, and she is also pinless, and on the elbows and the knees, and she has double jointed elbows. I can't really show it there, but this is probably one of my favorites in the set. So when I was really, like I said, if you're really looking forward to a figure, the figure's going to be good, unless it really disappoints. So again, basic female articulation besides the double jointed elbows, which was really good. Then we had one that probably everyone was looking forward to, and that was Ultron. This is just probably the best Ultron figure I think ever. Nice gold, silver, metallic paint, not paint, mold. And with the nice pinless looks, pinless just really makes the figure look better. He has this nice crackly effect, which I kind of like. It's growing on me. And if you have the Vision Marvel 80th anniversary, the heads are different ball size. So some different articulation here. So it has the diaphragm joint, which is a really good diaphragm joint, and a waist swivel. These shoulder pads don't get in the way of anything. They actually rotate with it. So that's really good. Other than that, it's kind of basic articulation. The boots, their thigh swivel is hidden perfectly under these lines, and the boot swivel is hidden perfectly above those lines. So Ultron is probably one of the best, sorry about that, best Marvel Legends of the year. But if you get all, well, you don't need all 7. If you get 6 of the figures that come with the Build-A-Figure piece, you get to build Ursa Major. And she is just sculpted beautifully. This is a completely new sculpt. Now, this kind of like overpiece, if you take it off, it kind of looks humanoid. It looks like a human. But if you put it on, it looks like a bear. Some things that to go over, like there's huge indents for these joints to articulate. It's like that. Look at how far up that goes. So that's on both the hands. We'll go over articulation for this figure. The head, first of all, the head looks awesome. Since this is new sculpt, I'll probably use it for some stuff. But the head does not barely move at all. Full 360. Holy crap! There goes fur piece. Arms go. Well, malfunctions on Ursa Major. Arm goes up. Bicep swivel. There's also elbow swivel and an elbow joint, and like I said, the huge hinge and rotation. Well, that is Ursa Major. Diaphragm, leg articulation, single jointed, and foot articulation. So this was the Iron Man set. Sorry it wasn't a full review, but I mean the set is a pretty good set. There's some downers in the set. I mean, Dark Star, at least she's a new character, but she is on the same female body There's some I could live without, like Hologram Iron Man and Vault's Guardsman. Riri Williams, Modular Iron Man, and Ultron are probably the best. And then a pretty cool Build-A-Figure. So sorry this wasn't a full review. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.